The SVA structure is a common way to form sentences. Let's break down each part. The S in SVA stands for subject. This is the main character of our sentence. It can be a person, animal, thing, or idea. In our example, the subject is Mary. She's the one we're talking about or focusing on in the sentence. Next, we have the V, which represents the verb. The verb is crucial because it describes an action or a state. In the sentence we're looking at, the verb is. Now, is might not seem like it's doing much, but it's essential. It helps us understand a condition or state about the subject. Here, it tells us a fact about Mary. Lastly, there's the A, which stands for adverb of place. This part gives us more information about the location or setting of the action or state. In the house is our adverb of place in the example. It provides us with a clear picture of where Mary is. Combine all these parts, and we get the sentence, Mary is in the house. This sentence gives us a straightforward message. Mary is currently located inside the house. The SVC sentence structure is another interesting way we frame our thoughts in language. Firstly, the S in SVC stands for subject. This represents the main actor or topic of our sentence. It's the entity that the sentence is primarily about. In our provided example, Mary serves this role. When we mention Mary, we signal to the listener or reader that she's the focus of our statement. Moving on to V, this is the verb of our sentence. A verb typically describes an action or a state. In our example, the verb is, while is doesn't denote an action like run or jump. It plays a crucial role in linking the subject to additional information about it. Essentially, it sets the stage to tell us more about the subject. Lastly, we come to C, which stands for complement. The complement provides more information about the subject, often describing or classifying it in some way. In the given sentence, kind and a nurse are complements. They tell us more about Mary, describing her nature or profession. Bringing it all together, the sentence, Mary is kind or a nurse, conveys two potential pieces of information about Mary. Either she has a kind nature or she works as a nurse. The SVO sentence structure is a commonly used pattern in the English language. To start with, the S in SVO represents the subject. This is the main actor or the main focus of our sentence. It's who or what the sentence is all about. In the given example, somebody takes on this role. When we say somebody, we're identifying the entity that's carrying out an action, even if we don't specify exactly who that is. Next up, we have the V, which stands for verb. The verb tells us the action that the subject is performing. In our example, the action or the verb is caught. It's what this somebody did, giving us a clearer picture of the event taking place in the sentence. Lastly, there's the O, signifying the object. The object is what receives the action or what the action is directed at. It answers the question of what or whom in relation to the verb. In the sentence we're discussing, the ball is the object. It's what was caught by somebody. Piecing it all together, the sentence somebody caught the ball tells us a simple story. An unspecified person, somebody, performed an action, caught, on a specific thing, the ball.